The High Court rules Zaid Ibrahim's suit to recover $731 million and 42 million that were banked into Najib Razak's 5 bank accounts is frivolous, vexatious and an abuse of court process. The High Court here has again allowed Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak to strike out a suit in relation to state fund investor 1MDB. This time, it was against former de facto law minister Zaid Ibrahim, who had filed a suit for breach of fiduciary duty by Najib, stepson Reza Aziz, 1MDB and government. 2 High Court judges had earlier this year also allowed the Prime Minister and 1MDB to strike out the suits by Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Khairuddin Abu Hussain, Anina Saduddin, and Tony Pua. In allowing Najib's application to annul Zaid's suit today, High Court Judicial Commissioner Rahani Ismail ruled that the class action suit did not disclose any reasonable cause of action against Najib, Reza, 1MDB and the government. The suit is frivolous, vexatious and an abuse of court process, she said in her brief written judgment. Rahani added that Zaid had not obtained the court's permission before filing the suit. The court also ruled that Zaid was not any shareholder or agent of 1MDB, and he was not given consent by 1MDB's board of directors to bring the action against the investment arm. The court also ordered Zaid to pay a total of Rs 16,000 in costs to Najib and the other 3 defendants. In an immediate response, Zaid, who was present for the decision today, said he would not be appealing the dismissal of the suit as he does not wish to waste more time. I had expected the decision today. And I have to pay costs for this case. Zaid, who is now a DAP member, in his suit, had wanted the $731 million deposited into Najib's bank accounts to be returned to the government, along with Rs 42 million received from 1MDB subsidiary SRC International SDN-BHD. Besides this, Zaid had also filed a separate application for Ambank Islamic to disclose details of Najib's accounts. Najib, who was granted the status as an intervener, had also filed an application to strike out Zaid's application to have the data of the bank accounts, citing that Zaid does not have the right to access the accounts. Zaid withdrew his bid to get Najib's accounts details and was ordered to pay Rs 2,000 in costs each to Najib, the intervener, and bank. In his application, Najib had cited Section 145 of the Islamic Financial Services Act 2013, FSA, which prohibits details regarding the transaction of accounts held in Islamic financial institutions to be revealed. The lawsuit, filed in August 2016, seeks to recover a total of $731 million and Rs 42 million banked into Najib's accounts. Zaid's suit claims $50 million was deposited into Najib's accounts between February 2011 and November 2012, while $681 million was deposited in March 2013. The $681 million is widely known as the Rs 2.6 billion donation, based on the exchange rate at that time. Zaid said he was taking the action, which would benefit the second and third defendants, 1MDB and the Malaysian government, as they were not in a position to do so. The first defendant, Najib, he claimed, would not allow the second and third defendants, whom he controls, to take any action against him. Najib, as trustee of 1MDB, has a duty to protect and preserve the assets of the state and not convert them for his own use, Zaid added in the statement of claim. He said the $731 million comprised $681 million deposited into Najib's personal account in March 2013 before the general election that year, $20 million that he allegedly received from Goodstar Limited between February and June 2011, as well as $30 million he allegedly received from Abar BVI between October and November 2012. Further, Zaid wants orders directing Reza to repay 1MDB all monies he might have received from it, either directly or indirectly.